The first 13 practices going so far, what's been like for you?
It's been a lot of fun. It's been good to get comfortable with the guys, get comfortable with the system. Really enjoying my time here so far. I love Champaign. Good to have some family nearby, and I think we've made some progress. Obviously got to keep stacking, but I think as a room we've done a good job of bouncing off each other, pushing each other, and it's been a lot of fun. I've loved it so far.
It's been part of a lot of competitions. What's this one like?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of approach them all the same. It's it's not about being better than another guy. It's about being the best that you can be every day, and it's just kind of something that I've tried to focus on. With my last year, not look ahead, just really be in the moment. And coaches challenge us to, one of the big things that we walk into the facility is to be here and be in the moment and kind of enjoy every day. And the only thing I can do right now is focus having the best practice conference I can have, and having the best meeting I can have, and having the best practice and that specific rep. So that's kind of in my mindset, is just being the best me, and when it's my time to have the opportunity, is perform the best of my ability.
John, obviously some deep ties to the university here. What's it feel like just kind of walking in the same path as so many members of your family?
Yeah, it's really special. It's really special for me and my family, and I think sometimes I got to pinch myself when I see my uncle or my grandfather's name around the facility. That's pretty cool for me to experience. But at the same time, I'm here for a reason, and I have a mission as well, and can't get caught up too much in that. But it's definitely very, very special for me.
You've kind of been around college football a while. Donovan's a newer kind of guy. What have you kind of seen from him in the spring, and what's that kind of been like with him?
Don's really talented. We've gotten pretty close off the field. All of us have, but Don Kirkham Huber, kind of all the guys, JMO, Luke. everybody, we've kind of done a good job of keeping things, having fun things off the field socially as well as on the field. And the meetings have been great. But Don's a talented kid. I think he has a ton of great potential and flashes. And I think he's got a great head on his shoulders, and obviously a really good pedigree with his family and things like that. So I'm excited to see where he goes, and he's just got to keep stacking. And obviously he knows anything he needs from me, I'm there for him. But I've been very impressed with his game.
Someone who's had a lot of collegiate experience, how would you kind of try to maybe bring that, or kind of maybe bridge a gap to other guys who haven't had as much college experience?
Yeah, no, I always love when younger guys come up and ask me about different situations, scenarios, football related, academic related, socially related. I love being an outlet for those guys. Kind of gives me an opportunity to pour into them and share my experiences, so that maybe they don't have to make those same mistakes, or they can learn from mistakes that I've made, or stories that I have, or experiences that I have. So that's definitely part of it I love, and one of the reasons that I'm here and that I'm still playing is I love to lead and influence and try to help that next generation. So I do my best, but I think I've done a good job being an outlet for those guys.
Has this opportunity been what you wanted so far?
100%, yeah. Again, didn't ask for any promises or any guarantees coming in. Just wanted to play my last year of ball and compete, and wherever that takes me. And I've loved it so far, and definitely been what I expected for sure.
Seems like each quarterback has a little bit different skill set or physical attributes. What are yours? What do you add that's different than the other guys?
Yeah, well, I think if you guys have been to practice all, we can all spin it. I think once you get to this level, I think that's clear. Is everyone can throw the ball. We've been doing it for so long. I think my consistency and my maturity with the position has been one of my strengths throughout the 13 practices. Understanding situational football, when it's time to maybe force one in there if it's third down or whatnot, and when it's first and 10, you're just trying to get 6 or 7 yards and move on to the next one. So I think my maturity with the position has been to my advantage. As well as just kind of the intangible things, is if it's rallying the guys around me, or kind of bringing that extra edge vocally. I'm a pretty loud guy, big personality, so I like to kind of let people hear me on the field, and I think that's something that guys have fed off of, and that I'll continue to do.
There's not another guy that has a snap at Illinois in that room other than Art. What has he brought to your group? Yeah,
Art's been fantastic. I've really enjoyed, just him on the practice field, getting the mental reps and kind of talking through things with him. And then obviously, whenever we have time, he's been great off the field, just of, sharing experiences. And, Art and I are actually similar in age. So, we're peers in a sense. Obviously, he's a coach, so I respect that. But he does a great job with me, especially of, understanding that we've been through a lot of the similar things, or we're at a similar place just in life-wise. I've been super thankful to him, and he's done a really good job, and I'm really happy he's here around us.
Is that a path at one point you have any interest in pursuing, or no?
Possibly. I really have a lot of different things on my mind. Obviously when it comes to the future, and I'll be able to cross that bridge 6 months from now, but or however, whenever the season's over. So, but right now it's just ball. Yeah.
At your previous stop, did they schedule the one Power 5 game every year? How much experience do you have? And how do you feel like you competed against teams at that level.
Yeah, no, we played a good amount of Power 5 games. We played at Penn State, played at Tennessee last year, a couple other ones, but those are kind of two I can think of that were memorable. But I mean, yeah, obviously it's a step up, but I've been in those atmospheres before to a certain degree, and it's nothing that I shy away from. So I feel very comfortable in the setting.
Have you learned something about yourself just playing that competition every day in practice?
Something new about me?
Yeah, have you learned anything, or is it the way you expected?
I've learned. I mean, I've kind of already known this about me, but I love like competing is like part of like who I am. Like my entire life, like at Ball State at times, there was, maybe I wasn't, focused on getting the younger guys up and focused on the team and everything. The exact same thing happens here, but every day is like, you see Luke make a great throw, you see Don make a great throw, and I'm like, I want to make a great throw. Like, let's go. Like, I'm excited to get my next opportunity. So, I just love seeing that come back out of me, like that kid that's just trying to get his shot and trying to get his opportunity. So that's kind of how I look at it. But the competitive nature of it, I love. That's like what I'm all about.
What's been your growth made from practice 1 to practice 13, just in the offense when you're getting comfortable?
Yeah, I think a big thing is just kind of the pre-snap stuff, with movements or motions or the right alignment with guys, and then vocalizing that to the offensive line was something that was new to me. So I think doing a good job with that and being quicker and being able to play faster as I go through it. Practice 1, it's more, all right, that's the signal. Okay, here's the play. Oh, excuse me. And now it's more kind of second nature, where you kind of see it all and it kind of can flow faster. And I feel like I've taken a good step there from practice 1 till now.
Is there like a process to that?
It's just reps. It's just repetitions. Yeah, just getting comfortable with it. Just reps.
All the guys in the quarterback room want to be the starter against Toledo.
Yes.
What would it mean to you, because of your background and all that, to be that guy that day?
I mean, it would mean a lot. I mean, obviously that's a long road ahead, and we're obviously focused on the present here. And I wish I could give you more on that, but at the end of the day, we're all trying to get better and push each other right now. Obviously, it would mean a ton, and it would be phenomenal. But obviously, staying in the present, focus on that, and Toledo will come in time.
Barry talked about how every offense every year has a different identity. Obviously, you're a fresh set of eyes. What do you think this offense's identity can be?
Yeah, I think we can be extremely balanced. I think we have weapons on the outside, we have weapons in the backfield, and I think we have depth at that. Not only just a few guys that can play, but a lot of guys that can play. And I've been really, seeing from the 1-0 line to even the 2-0 line to even seeing some of the developmental guys, we got some talent up front. So the word that comes to my mind is balance, and I think that's going to be really important for us. And then moving into being really explosive.
Does the play calling change at all depending on who's under center, or are you just everybody getting reps and going through the whole playbook? Or?
Yeah, I think Coach Lane does a really good job of kind of, when we're scripting practices, to formulate certain scenarios for guys that kind of fit them better. So I feel like of the pile of plays or the scripts that I've gotten has fit my style extremely well, which I think Coach Lane's done a really good job with. But definitely, guys are going to have certain plays that they like better than others, or there's going to be preferences on different, concepts and routes that people like to throw better. And obviously, spring ball, everyone's got to get comfortable with those at first, and then as you kind of get closer to the season, you can dial in more of, okay, what are my likes, my dislikes, and then kind of, speak that same language with Coach Lunny, so you guys can be one, as it relates to play calling in certain situations. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.